Hey, it's Natalia, and I really love the Ranting Raving Podcast. You should tune in.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Pink Lee, host of the Ranting Raving Podcast. Thanks for tuning in again. Today, I have a very, very, very special guest with me.
Hello, everyone. I am Mavia Barnes. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming out. And in case they're like been under a rock or just like in outer space, let them know who you are and exactly what you do.
Right. So I wear many titles, but most of you might know me as an actress. I'm a new actress. I'm most known from the movie Who, the award-winning movie Who.
Hello. Put some respect on it, okay?
Right, which you can now catch on Tubi and Prime Video. I have a few other films under my belt, but that's what I'm most known for.
Nice. So number one, let me just tell you, if you guys have not seen Who, one, I'm gonna need you to go to Prime, go to Tubi, wherever you want to go watch it. Number one, because there might be some spoiler alerts. Because I got questions. Listen, I love Who. Okay, I saw a comment one time. It was like, I could never watch a 2-hour Tubi movie. Oh, I said, you ain't seen Who, huh? You must not seen it because it was really, really good.
Right.
And then I was like tired. I fell asleep on it, and I had to go back the next day. I said, no, it was right here. I was like, no, we was here. I'm arguing with my man. I'm like, no, we were right here. He's like, no, I see this part. Like, we had to see I wanted to see the entire thing because if you blink, you're going to miss something.
Exactly.
And I ended up watching it twice.
Right.
Because I blinked. And I missed something. So you guys go check it out for sure. And we're going to get into some other films that you have coming up and what you've done. But I can say that you are a good actress for sure. You played your part. You played your part in that. Because like, I'm like into, right now, focusing on Tubi, but just movie reviews. We do reviews here and just movie reviews. And like Who, I was like, yeah, I got to. Because I really, really enjoyed it. So shout out to you for that. That was lit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I really, really
appreciate all the support. Nothing but love that we've been receiving for the film. So I appreciate hearing it. And don't feel bad because it is a long movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah,
I fell asleep with my own movie. It's a long movie.
Because you're tired. We be working.
It's a long movie, but it's a good movie and it's worth it. And you have to catch, like she said, every part of the film.
You do. It's really, really good. It's intricate and like there was clearly like thought put behind it and like emotion put behind the acting, and it just was really good. So y'all check it out. So we're gonna tap into words of wisdom. Y'all know we're tapping into words of wisdom. So this week, probably like a year and a half ago, the episode was Let It Go. So more than likely, I was probably in a time in my life where I was either feeling like I had just let something go or I needed to let something go or something was on me. And I think that when we think of let things go, we might think of like our physical, right? Like, oh, I need to let this weight go. I need to let this man go. Sometimes you got to let that mentality go. Sometimes you got to let that pain go. Sometimes you got to let that grudge go. Like these are all like intangible things that we have to let go. If we don't let these things go, they will weigh us down. They'll literally ruin our life because you're going to be walking around like a person that's not nice. Okay. I'm not going to, we can't curse. I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but a very not nice person. You'll be walking around like that because there's some stuff that you holding on to.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. And now it has power and control over you. So let it go. Long story short, if you guys want to tap into the full episode, it is on my YouTube at Hi Pinklee, HIPINKKLEE, and make sure you subscribe. If you go ahead and check that out, make sure you subscribe because there's so much content on there. Y'all just gonna want to stay tuned in. But do you have anything to say about like letting things go, like whether it be tangible or intangible? Anything about like letting it go? What do you feel about letting things go? Do you feel like you should hold on to things, or what do you think?
I'm with you. I don't want to be cliche and bring up relationships and stuff like that, but I'm a very loyal person and I have held on to a lot of things, jobs, relationships, way longer than what I should have. So I'm all big on letting go. Even the self-doubt, like you said, I started acting at a very not old, but wise age. I'm 39 now. I started in 2023 when I was 38 years old. But I had the self-doubt in my mind. You're too old. Just, all the self-doubt. So once I finally let that go,
she flourished.
Right.
I love that. I really, really do. Because you know what that says? And y'all know I'm big on this. Y'all know if y'all watch the pod, y'all know I'm big on this. Betting on yourself. Right. I'm so huge on betting on yourself and saying like, hey, I'm over 30 and I'm pursuing a career in the entertainment industry and I'm going to win. Mm-hmm. And you did it. And you're doing it. So that just shows to show you, you know what I mean? I love that. Right. I really, really do.
Right. It's very important. And I feel like a lot of times, I wouldn't have removed myself from certain situations. I feel like, whoever you believe in, higher power or whatnot, has moved me out of certain situations that I would have still been in. But I feel like I'm a big on everything happens for a reason. Everything has a purpose. And I tie that all into letting go. And knowing when to let go is big, but sometimes we don't know when to let go. And whoever you believe in is there, in my case, to remove me out of situations that I might still be stuck in.
Now that's important. That's the part that probably gets neglected the most. When do you let go? And like you said, like using your discernment or listening to the higher power, like whoever whoever you're tapped in with, that is very important. Thank you for that. See, this is why we do this, to give different perspectives and different outlooks and different ways for you to help you cope with whatever you're going through. So we definitely appreciate your input. But now we about to get to the wild card. Okay, now we're about to turn up. Okay, now it's lit. But no, we're about to get into the wild cards. I'm going to go first because you're the guest. You can choose out of this deck any way. You can choose like a middle, top, whatever.
3 is my number, so I'm gonna pick the third one.
Okay. I don't know which one. And
I just read it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What things do you get from marriage that you don't give? No, what things do you give from marriage that you don't give in a relationship? Good question. Wow. I haven't been in that many relationships, but I will say that any relationship that I enter into, the ultimate goal has been marriage. I'm not one, don't cook, don't clean, you don't got a ring on your finger. If I'm invested in a person, I'm invested in a person. So there's no limitations for me on what I would and would not do for someone I'm in a relationship with.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's a whole, I don't know if you've seen like internet, like I'm like heavy on like internet debates, like, cause I just like to bring them to the podcast to see. And that's a huge thing right now. Right. The girlfriend thing, like the don't give a man too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, well, how is he like, and then there's a thing against this, what I'm about to say too, but I believe it. How can I like even know if I want to marry someone if I don't like, if I'm not receiving a little taste of what it's going to be like.
Exactly.
Like if I can't, like if I, like, that's just like saying, okay, like, yeah, I love this girl. Like I want to marry her. And then like, oh, look, and you love to eat, but she can't cook.
Right.
But now because she won't cook for you because you're not married. But then you marry her and you find out, oh, she don't know how to. Mm-hmm. It's like, I mean, that's a very lighthearted, like description, example, but it's like, it is like that. We need to know that like we're proving ourselves to each other, right? We're like earning each other's, I don't want to say earning, but yeah, earning. Right. We're earning each other's trust, each other's love, each other's like time, everything we're earning with each other by like putting in work with each other in our relationship. So it feels like I'm not married. I cook for my man every day.
Right.
I clean for my man every day. Like I'm going to continue to, because that's how I'm about. Like I agree with you, but I'm so glad that you said that and you stood on it and you said it so eloquently, because these females out here today, especially the younger ones, they always feel like, oh, I can't do that for no man. Did that? He better prove himself to me. But it's like, it's not like that. It's 2024. Y'all have to be proving yourself to each other.
Exactly.
Show up for each other. Like, I don't like that. But
I 100% agree with you. I'm not married either.
Yeah.
I feel as though as long as you go into a situation with good intentions, even if the relationship doesn't work out, as long as you go in there being your true self, then that's all that matters. Like I said, the ultimate goal for anyone that me personally will enter into a relationship with is because I see myself potentially marrying that person, and I'm gonna carry myself as such. And if it doesn't work out, at the end of the day, I know I gave my all, and it just wasn't meant.
That's so true, and that's the realest thing about it. Like, I agree. Like that when I have to hear this question, I don't have an answer, because I feel like the only difference for me between marriage and relationship is a piece of paper.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, now, granted, not saying, because I used to be like, I'm very like new to even wanting to get married. Like I was in a long relationship for years, and proposal, all that happened. I just wasn't like I thought I didn't want to get married for a very long time, and my parents were married for like 30 something years. So you would think that like but I just didn't want, and I just feel like recently, and now what I've come to realize, that it's not the fact of getting married that was scaring me, it was the person, right? So now I'm in a relationship with a person who I really love, really care about. It's mutual, you know what I mean? The support is mutual, the everything is just mutual, right? And so I've and being so comfortable and being so like being like loved and being feeling safe in a safe space. Now I feel like, okay, I would want to give this person the rest of my life, right?
Exactly.
But when you're not feeling those things and you're not feeling secure and stuff in your relationship, you're like, No, I don't feel like I ain't messing with it. I ain't messing with it. But like, yeah, so it's like, you know, I had this mindset. So I'm just like new to even wanting to get married. And like now that I want to, I'm thinking about it. And it's just like the piece of paper is the only difference because I'm about to hold it down for you. I'm still do all the things. All the things, we're still doing them. What you want? Okay, I'm still doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I
it's
think
like
that's
that.
a beautiful thing. And I think it's a beautiful thing that you finally come to that based on your terms.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was
like I said,
hard,
some
too.
people out there are doing a lot for people that they're married to who shouldn't be getting certain treatment.
Exactly. So it should be based off bond, like you
Exactly,
said.
based off the bond and everything. And yes, marriage is a piece of paper. Society, you know,
It's a valuable piece of paper.
Yeah, because society views like married couples, certain things that you can get as husband and wife that society might not acknowledge as boyfriend and girlfriend. But I agree with you. It's a beautiful thing. Relationships are a beautiful thing. Being with someone who you love, trust, respect, can honor is the ultimate goal. Marriage is wonderful, but it's about the person too. Because like I said, you can be married and given the wrong husband or wife who's not doing right by you the attention that they shouldn't be getting. So
and be miserable.
Exactly.
But you guys let us know in the comments, if there anything that you can get from a marriage that you can't get from a relationship, please let us know in the comments because we love to hear what you think. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Yeah, I think this is it. All right, what's the worst advice you've ever been given? Well, I've been giving a lot of bad advice. Okay, that's why I don't listen to people. But I think probably the worst, and I think I've said this maybe before. Give up, like focus on your career. I'm just like, which one? Because y'all know I do a lot. Y'all know I got this. Y'all know I got a lot going on. So what career? Oh, the dental one. Oh no, where I work for someone else, we off that. Right. Yeah, we off that. Like, no, we're off that. So I say the worst advice I would have been given is just like focus on your career and basically anyone who's ever told me to do to live an average life, to clock in for somebody else every day and to receive my paycheck and to pay my bills and to take care of my kids and to sleep on Sundays and go to brunch and like live that boring life where I'm not like passionate about anything except for like my kids would be, you know, but like not passionate about anything. I'm not like no, like I'm not living a life like that. I'm living it on my terms. I'm doing it my way and I'm going to win.
Right.
And that's the end of it. Yay. You know, but, you know, that's how I feel. But what do you think? Do you think like, what's the worst advice you've ever been given?
Probably similar. My previous situation, like pursuing acting, it was let's focus on things that's not gonna make no money. You know, certain films and stuff is just a hobby. Let's focus on things where income be like set in stone.
There's so many ways to make money.
Instilling that in me, hearing that and instilling that in me. I would say that was the worst of advice. Not.
They're so salty now. Like
so salty now.
People be so quick to project their fears on you. They're scared to do it.
Always, with everything, whether it's relationship. Oh, you moving too fast. Or
yeah.
People always have something to say about everything. Everyone is different. People will tell you not to do this, don't do that, but turn around and they're in the same situation, they would be doing the same thing. So the worst advice is people mean good at times. But like you said, they put their thoughts and their mindset and try to instill it on you when if the tables was turned, they'd be doing the same exact thing.
That's so crazy because that's one that people don't think about. You're moving too fast in your relationship.
Right. You moving too fast.
Yeah.
Don't bring that person around your kids. But
it's all my discernment though. Like
exactly.
It's like you said, my child. Oh,
my child.
Oh, okay.
My timing. Right. My relationship. So at this point, I just given the head nod, a nice smile, and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, it's my life.
It's your life. And then you know what? Just to segue to the movie, right? Because it clicked for me. Your character in the movie, what was her? I can't even think of her name right now. Kendra. Her and her fiance ended up bringing him around the kids, and he ended up being like a really great like father to them. Like he was actually like the father that they were missing because she kind of had like if you guys didn't watch the movie, she kind of like a deadbeat father. Like he wasn't like there for the kids, and like this guy that she met, like he kind of like swept her off her feet, like really not even just wined and dined her, but really like listened to her. They like spent time, like it shows in the movie how they like developed their bond, but like she brought him around the kids and he ended up having like a very, very positive effect on them, right? So like he was like the dad that they kind of miss. He was like taking them to school, and like it was like little cutesy stuff like that. That I was like, oh, look at this, it's so cute. Like I love this blended family type of thing. But it was cute. But yeah, just had to segue to the movie real quick, just so y'all know. Go check it out.
Go check it out. Shout out to Bobby Rand. He played that amazing father, Charles, in the movie.
Charles, that was his name. I was like, why his name Charles? I was like, he need Patrick. I was like, he was giving me Patrick or something. I don't know, not Charles. But yeah, it was Charles. But yeah, that was a cute little part in the movie. All right, it's on you to draw a wild card. I think these two.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
Should paternity testing be mandatory at birth? Why or why not?
Yeah.
Ooh, that goes to the infamous saying, "Mama's baby, daddy's." Ooh.
Yep.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I feel like in life, everyone wants to be certain. Us as women, we know the baby is ours. So it says, should it be mandatory? So, ooh.
It's really a crazy question.
mean, it's not like it would be different. It would be asking me if I think that. I don't know.
Should you, right? Because I thought of a question.
Law, it's a law. I mean,
it's a law. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of males out there will be relieved because they can be 100% certain that their kids are their children.
But I also think it draws point to making the woman's life a little bit easier sometimes in this way, because one is out the way. So if you don't want to do right by your kid, we don't have to go through the whole waiting process, getting the we already know it's yours. And you don't want to pay, do what you got to do, whether that be whether that be showing up at his house every day, like where the money, or whether it be like sending an invoice, like your child needs this, or whether it be taken for child support. Everybody's situation is different. I'm not encouraging or discouraging anyone to do anything. All I'm saying is that like if you knew this was, if they knew, then you wouldn't have a problem like chasing them down. But then some men wouldn't even run away because they know. So I feel like he loves you at the end of the day.
But I agree. I think it relieves a lot off of both the males and the females. The females, like you said, from jump, this is your child. No, that ain't my baby, blah, 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 blah. I'm not paying for nothing. You know from the beginning. And from males, because so many males are invested in children and then find out way too late. So it kind of benefits both.
And the child too, because you find out too late. Like I watched Judge Mathis. Well, I haven't seen it in a minute, but I used to watch Judge Mathis. Always like those, like, this boy is 18. You didn't know, or she's 36. You just found it out. Like if I'm 36, just read it.
I've seen it. Like it breaks people. So I don't see it harming unless someone was being foul and knew that. I don't see it harming anyone because
I feel that, but it's just like. I just feel like, I don't want to say yes, but yes. I don't know, because I feel like I always say, like, I'm very honest on this podcast, and I try to be vulnerable with you guys. I've been telling y'all that I've been trying to, like, be more open and, like, just tell more of my experiences in my life, because I used to be like, oh, no, that's, but I'm like, I got to get into it. So, but I do feel like sometimes I'm like, when girls be like, you coming for the women, but I'm only like, because I be touching on topics. But I feel like we have to talk about them as women, because if we don't talk about them as women, we won't be able to fix them and heal our community as women, right? So if there's something that like you've like, I don't know, I'm just gonna call all the BS out, right? And then whoever takes it, they can take it the way they want. But I'm also like giving out like advice or information I've learned along the way with it. So it's not like a call out thing. It's more of like a girl. It's more of fixing someone's crown without showing everyone that I fixed the crown. Right? So like just so how I want someone to do for me. Like if y'all see me looking crazy, acting crazy, or talking crazy, let me know in the comments, or no, in my DM. Don't let me know in my comments. DM me, be like, you look crazy on the pod. Like let me know, because that as queens, that's what we got to do for each other. We have to like protect our community, and we have to hold each other accountable so that way we can do better. Because the king's not about to be talking not too much on us kings. Okay, y'all be talking crazy about us, and then thinking that we in competition when we're not even equal. We're not even the same. We are meant to complement each other. We're meant to we're meant to complement each other and help each other, not to be against each other. So queens, we gonna help our queens. Kings, we gonna help they're gonna help their kings. We're gonna come together and we gonna win. That's what's gonna happen.
100%.
Yeah. So we got one more wild card before we get into a special edition wild card section. I told you I had some surprises, but we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna get right into that. So check one. So okay. split the bill based on what you ordered, or split the bill evenly?
I'm always a split the bill evenly. Everyone my people that I hang with, we splitting the bill evenly, and that's just what it is. I don't knock anyone though, because I have been out with friends who really want to attend, and they can't split the bill evenly. And in that case, I'm not putting any pressure on anybody. But when I'm with my homies, my girlfriends, it's splitting the bill evenly with my family. That's just what it is.
So I think that the most important thing that you said, how you started to answer, was like, when I'm with my people, right? Because I think that's very important. This is why this question is even in question, right? Because, and it's such a big debate, because people always go out with a bunch of these people. You don't know them like that. You got your girlfriend's cousins, girlfriend's baby mom's girlfriend, and then everyone she's around, and then you have people being inconsiderate and ordering like 40 drinks, and then you've ordered like a cranberry juice, maybe you wasn't drinking that night, I don't know, like whatever, and then you still expect me to pay like $70 for this, right? So my thing is, I'm never gonna be the person like, I don't like that, because I don't like, I'm not like that. I'm always pay my way. Like, no, I don't ever think I don't, because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be outside, right? Like, if I'm being in the backyard again, if I'm outside, then please believe I'm gonna be able to pay my way. But I'm also gonna know who I'm going out with, and I feel like that's the important part. Like, if you know you're going out with homegirl who got that little issue, she just get two in her and then she can't stop drinking. Don't split the bill. Don't go out with her to split the bill. Like, or like, I'm a person where I know I used to always carry cash. Like, I've been on like 2 girls trips, never again, and I'm good. I do vacations only at this point. Like, I am good. I'm not going on no more girls trip. And this was like years ago, and it just taught me to carry cash if you split with people.
Exactly.
I'm always had my exact about what 47. What it 47? All right, but okay, like for 47 cents. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna have to change it. Here, take it, because I don't have time to be like, yeah, so and so didn't. Yeah, I just don't have time. I don't have time. So, but you guys let us know in the comments. Do you guys split the bill evenly, or do y'all be trying to be like, oh no, I'll take $4.99? What do y'all do? Let us know in the comments, because we love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned in for all of Wildcard, but we got a special edition Wildcard, so y'all stay tuned in, stay locked in, because once you locked in, ain't no switching up. We will be right back.
Yeah. All right, this is Jimmy Rafer from Super Big Media, and you're here on the Ranting Raving Podcast on Stereotype Radio.
Yo, this is Spinatra. I just want you guys to know you're tuning in today to Ranting Raving Podcast on Stereotype Radio. Have a good day.
All right, welcome back. I told y'all that we have a special version of Wildcard, right? Okay, so if you didn't know, Mavia, well, let me introduce you. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is DeJuan. Everybody call me Juan. I'm her boyfriend.
That's her man. Okay, he is supporting. He is writing.
I'll tell you what I do. You know what I mean?
Okay, but that's all y'all need to know.
Confidential, classified.
That's what y'all need to. That's what y'all gonna do for now. But what I want you guys to do is go follow their relationship page, right? Because who doesn't like a good relationship? Okay, all the cutesy stuff. You be looking at like, they're so cute. Like, listen, follow their page on TikTok. It is called For the Love of Wine, right?
My love for wine.
Let me just hear her say it. You go ahead and say
it's called My Love for Wine. MYLOVEFORWINE. It's a name that we came up because he calls me for my love, and of course his name is Wine, so we came up with the name My Love for Wine.
That's you know what? That is I love that. That's an adorable name. What do you feel like it's like being with someone who's in entertainment? Like, how is that for you? How are you like handling that?
Wow. Well, being with somebody in the entertainment world, you definitely have to be secure within yourself and your relationship. At times it's easy, especially since she kind of brings me along with her. But it is a difficult thing, especially seeing the intimate stuff. I mean, like, hey, y'all was kissing for like 10 seconds on that. Right. But you just have to definitely be secure with your relationship, and I think that we have a strong enough bond that it doesn't really affect me too much.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's human, right? It's always gonna be like, But I think you're handling it great, and that's like a great mindset to have. That's going to keep your relationship strong. It's going to make you feel supported and loved, and just like just heard and seen, and just like safe. You know what I mean? Like, period. My man got my back. My man. As soon as we start DMing to get you here, I said, yeah, her man coming with her.
My man always is with me, people. Number one. Okay. That's my protector. I ain't showing up nowhere without my man who got my back. Number one. That's my best friend. He'll let me know when I'm doing right, when I'm doing wrong. So yes, 9 times out of 10, when you see wine, you will see Via. When you see Via, you will see wine. Because that's just how we roll.
You know, I love it. I feel that's how I am too. Like if my man can't come, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Right. And I can't think of one place he can't come. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So please believe we're not too far away.
Have your man. Yes, I'm gonna have my
man.
Yes,
every time. Because guess where? That's my safe space.
Right.
That's my mobile safe space.
Right. Period.
You guys, so we are gonna get into some wild card questions. We're gonna do a little switch up. So I'm gonna read off the question, and then I'm gonna let whoever has the first answer. Right? Oh, man. And if y'all take too long, I don't know. I'm gonna do some Jeopardy music. I'm gonna do something. Okay. This could be repercussions. I don't know. All right. You ready?
Right.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, how important is communication in your relationship?
Very important. Yeah. I feel like communication is key. We communicate about everything, whether something's going well or something's not going well. I feel like keeping things in just leaves room for, I don't know, worse things happening. So whenever something is bothering me, he will know. Whenever something is bothering him, I will know. And like I said, we don't just communicate the negative things, just reminding each other how much we care for each other, how much we appreciate what one another did, how much we love each other, how much we support each other. So I think just communication is key. Can't stress it enough.
Yeah, communication is paramount, and especially with the difficult things. I mean, a lot of times it's easy to communicate when things are well, but it's those hard things that we try to make sure that we definitely talk about. The elephants in the room, we definitely talk about all of those things, because you don't want to hold it in and not let it be known to your partner. So you definitely want to communicate. That's paramount. So
right.
Yeah, I love that, and I love that you guys both, like, clearly it's like important for both of you. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like this is like a relationship where it's easy to communicate? Because like you said, you were like, you know, when something's wrong with him, I could tell. If something wrong with me, I could tell. Do you feel like this is easier than like maybe past relationships to like communicate with each other? Or do you think it's harder because you love each other more?
I mean, I'm a hard person. Like I'm gonna speak for it. Sometimes when you say stuff to me, I'm always the fixer. I always have a lot of. So now I'm learning in this relation that we have now to listen more than to just come up with just the answers.
Right. Yeah, I would say it's easier to communicate in this relationship than previous relationships, just because we said from the beginning, like, if something is bothering you, please don't keep it inside. So we always made that rule when we started dating, like, let me know. He will always tell me, if something is bothering you, let me know. Even though now we're with each other all the time. So even if he doesn't tell me right away or vice versa, we know each other by now. When, you know, when the sweetie pie comes out, that means I'm getting on his nerves. Sweetie pie. So, yeah. So I think it's easier.
That's good. I feel like, yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be easier or harder, because sometimes, like, you know, you love someone so much, you're like, I only want to rock the boat, but you get on my nerves, like, you know what I mean? But I love that you guys have that open communication with each other, and clearly the comprehension as well, because that's important as well. Absolutely. So let me go to the next one. I got a crazy one here. Can you be friends with your ex?
We've probably discussed this on our show in different ways. Can you be friends with your ex? Talking from our personal experience. Go ahead, sweetie pie.
I mean, can you be friends? I think that the goal, the expectation, especially since we have children with our exes, is to come to a level of understanding that we can mutually exist in the same world, the same rooms. Friendship, that's kind of strong,
right?
But I mean, but an understanding, I feel like I think that we could be, but it just has to be some more layers that have to be peeled back, and I don't have a problem with her being friends, but I think just, without going into details. Yeah.
Right. I say friendship is a strong word because with my friends, we go out, we hang out. I can call on the phone. With previous partners, like he said, especially because we both have kids with our previous partners, I say having a positive co-parenting relationship is important.
Cordial.
Where we can all like be out for a birthday or a game or something like that. But I can't see me calling him. He like, oh, I'm with such and such. We went to the movies because that's what you do with friends. You hang out. I don't know if I can see that from him, and likewise. But having positive relationships with them, yes, I think that's the ultimate goal.
So I really like that you brought that up. The about like, what do you do with your friends, right? Because that matters more. Like a friendship, you're like, oh yeah, you can be friends, but like, what do you do with your friends?
Exactly.
So I think that's very important to know. And I feel like with parents too, I also love that you guys brought up the kids thing, because now it's a different type of like relationship, because now we have a child together, so we're like basically kind of tied to this person forever. But like things can get like, I feel like with a friendship, I agree with both of you guys, or a friendship, things can get sticky, because once you start once you start talking on that phone too much, y'all sending memes back and forth, y'all texting. Now this meme reminded me of you. For what? Why are you even thinking about that person like that? So I don't think that's appropriate, and I think that because actually, you know what, one time I got cheated on because I was in a relationship with a person who cheated on me with their ex because they had like just like a moment of being too friendly, right? Too friendly. And the too friendly got too friendly, and and my feelings got hurt. I was salty as hell. I was so salty. But it is what it is. But I feel like that is one of the risks that come with this. So I'm glad that you guys brought those two. But you guys let us know in the comments. Can you be friends with your ex?
What y'all think?
What y'all think? I don't know. You're like, I don't think so. All right, and I got one more. All right. How has your past relationships shaped your current view on love?
That's good. I mean, without. I mean, you want to go?
I'll say, in no shade, that my past relationship has allowed me to appreciate this love that I have right now much more. Yeah, and like I said, no shade, but my past relationship was a learning relationship for me. And even my dating journey after my past relationship, I don't regret any situation. Absolutely. Because every situation has taught me what I wanted, but it also taught me what I didn't want. And when I got what I wanted, I'm able to appreciate him that much more, because he's everything that I tell people that I prayed for. I didn't do a Sierra prayer. I did a Mavia prayer. He's everything that I prayed for in a man. So ultimately, my past relationship has allowed me to appreciate this man that much more.
Wow, thanks,
baby. That was so cute. I'm about to cry, y'all.
Right. I mean, for me, definitely my past relationship taught me to, because what I went through, I'm not gonna go into it, but what I went through definitely would have kind of steered me away from falling in love again. But after she said that she prayed for me, I say she was made for me. So so with that being said, like everything that I went through, everything that I did, I think now is, like she said, appreciative. All I wanted was reciprocity, and she reciprocates everything that I put out. She gives it right back to me, and it's not like a draining situation. So I appreciate that, and all right.
Yeah, baby.
Listen, I can't be around y'all two, because I'm literally, my lashes are gonna come off. Cry. Stop. That's so cute. No, I prayed for him. Now she was made for me. Y'all heard that? Okay, listen. I can't. That was so cute. But you guys, make sure you guys let us know, how has your past relationship shaped your current view on love? Let us know in the comments, because we love to hear from you. Now, before we end off the show, I promised y'all we was going to get a little bit into who, right? We talked about it a little bit in the beginning. It's about, well, I'm going to let Mavia tell y'all what it's about.
Okay, so Who, written and directed by the talented, I'm going to shout out my girl, Tiana Brown.
Shout out
It's a
Tiana
love
Brown.
story. It's about my character, Kendra Wright. She is a successful woman, a mother of 2, married, and she's diagnosed with HIV. So it takes you on her journey of figuring out who gave this. How did she end up with HIV? So it takes you on her story, her journey, the ups, the downs. I mean, many people can imagine getting that diagnosis. So the ultimate goal of the movie, though, is to find out who gave it to her, and it's a shocker. But once again, I just want to shout out Tiana. She took a chance on me. I've never had an acting experience before. I went in, I auditioned. I said I was nervous. She said to me, it's okay to be nervous, but you need to be good. And she took a chance on me, and it was amazing. Her, Bobby, Lynn, Vanetta, Ira, just Vin, all the amazing people that I work with, we created something beautiful, and it will always hold a special place in my heart.
I love that. So I was trying to decide if I should give you guys spoilers or not. And I don't know, we're going to see how these questions go. You know what I mean? Because maybe. But I do want to just talk specifically about some things like it brought a lot of awareness, right?
Right.
So it brought awareness to the HIV/AIDS epidemic. It brought awareness to just saying safe protection. It brought awareness to the fact that you can have HIV and AIDS and still live a normal life, right? You can still have the same experiences that you were having before you were diagnosed, right? I think that's important to know as well. Mm-hmm. And it also brought awareness to things like incest, right? And things that, because I'm going to say one thing. There's comments on some of these posts they're talking about who, and they are confused about the way that Kendra received the disease in the movie. Right. They don't even get it. It went over their head. And that's why I said, if you blink, you're going to miss something. You need to just pay attention. Because that's something to, you have to think about different things that people are afraid to touch on, things that people are afraid to talk about that go on in our community and other communities too. But we talking about ours today. Mm-hmm. These go in our community, in our households, and we're taught to and just not say anything about it or whatever the case may be, just kind of whatever. And it gets deep. And even past the situation with Kendra and the person who gave it to her, and then their situation. Right. It gets deep. And that leads me to we have part 2 coming, correct?
Part 2.
I can't wait, y'all.
Yeah, we just premiered that. Follow my page. Only One Via, ONLYONEVYA. That is my name on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I will talk about the premiere. I don't want to give the name away. Well, most of you probably seen it, but that will be on Tubi as well, and any future projects that I have coming out. So once again, Only One Via on all platforms.
You guys, make sure you guys are following Only One Via so that way you guys can listen, because I'm going to be talking about it. And don't be lost. What you No, because I'm not. Listen, I tell you, I'm trying to keep you on the loop of cool stuff. Okay? Right. It's cool stuff. Tap into it. But make sure, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on as well for a special edition. That was crazy. So before we end off the pod, I got to end with pick a struggle. Right? So I'm going to have each of you pick one struggle. All right? And then I'm going to do this just for... Okay. All right, you guys can each pick your struggle. Let me not do that.
Thank you.
Pick your struggle, and you can go from there.
Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to yell? For me, I probably just go with whispering. I talk low anyway.
He talks in a whisper. You hear his voice? He got a smooth voice.
How you doing? What's up?
This would have been better for you.
I know, I saw cracking up and I switched.
I feel like I got the loud voice. That's his normal voice. I'm always talking loud, but okay. Would you rather be in jail for the foreseeable future for selling drugs or on the streets addicted to drugs?
Damn.
Why? Yikes. No, I'm anti-drugs all around. Ooh, that's a tough one. Gosh, I guess I will put myself on the street as hard as it is, because I work downtown and I see a lot. Yeah. But just me being behind bars aiding to the problem. Me coming across something that someone might have gave to me and just took me out is one thing, but me actually contributing to the problem, and that's worse for me.
I can't go to jail. I ain't gonna lie to
Right.
you. I can't do it.
Right, especially for that reason. Like, some people try something one time, a friend might ask, and they just don't know. But me actually knowing and just putting it out here, that's worse for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just playing devil's advocate, right? Mm-hmm. You're in a situation where your back's against the wall and you need the bread. Like, if you don't go sell this pack right now, your lights are getting cut off, your kids aren't gonna eat, your mom's not gonna have her medicine, and all that kind of stuff.
Yo, like I had those type of opportunities. I grew up in, I ain't gonna tell you where I grew up at, but in the hood. But I mean, I sold socks. I mean, I was from the era, like, I used to have like capri pants, pink capri pants and polo shirts in the trunk. So I know how to hustle and get up $1 without doing something illegal.
Right.
I mean, it's a ways. I'll go to the club and start
shaking ass. I said shaking ass.
Yeah.
Right. We've always said that money is not everything, and my back has been up against the wall. I've been in that situation. But it's just about, come on. We also have some sense of
integrity,
goodness, and integrity, and I just couldn't do that. Like,
that's really why I asked that question. I wanted to see where both of y'all heads was at.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? That's literally why I'm just like, just to play devil's advocate.
There's many ways out here, people, to get to $1. Many ways.
She said it on the street.
I would be on the street. That was my answer, because I cannot see myself contributing to the problem. Now, anything could happen. Like I said, a friend who try this and just strung me out. But me actually knowing and giving it to my people and other people, that couldn't be me.
Yeah, people do have addictive personalities where, like, one time and now their life
just takes over you, and
that is true.
That's sad. Like I said, I see it all the time working downtown. But
I used to work downtown, and it is like a disgusting place to like have to go every day, because you have to see it's so
every
draining.
day I walk past my job into the building. I've never seen such a thing. I haven't even been downtown like that until I started working downtown, like all over the street.
It's so draining, and it's like emotionally draining too, because you do have like a bit of sorrow.
Right.
Because you know what I always think about too, like, by the grace of God, there goes I. Like, you could literally, my mom used to say, you could bump your head today or tomorrow, end up on the street because you're out of your mind, like, with no substance. So you never know. But thank you guys so much for coming by. Listen, you're welcome back, more than welcome back anytime. Definitely, if you guys have something going on, we could maybe, like, for Valentine's Day, we do like a little.
Let's do it.
Hold on. All right, now we got the wheels turning.
Couples game.
Maybe
episode.
a couple, maybe like a couples versus couples.
Yes.
We can do that.
Maybe we can have you guys on our show. Don't forget to follow that. My Love for FOR Wine. My Love for Wine on TikTok.
If y'all like type it in, it literally comes right up.
Right.
There's no issues. It's spelled like regular. There's no like 3s for E's. It's nothing crazy.
Right.
Promise you, come right up. So thank you guys so much for staying locked in, because you know once you be locked in, ain't no switching up. Follow us on Stereotype Radio on Instagram and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get the ding ding when we get those clips out to you. Make sure you're following the Ranting Raving Podcast Instagram page, and make sure you're following your girl at High Pink Lee, HIPINKKLEE, for music, podcasts, like all types of stuff. And you know we have the Ranting Raving reviews. Make sure, if you want us to come to your restaurant, if we want us to come to your event and do some on the some live media, if you want us to do a live pod, if you contact us, we're around. You about to start seeing, listen, content going crazy. We are around. If you want to set your event to get it popping, to ask some crazy questions, get some conversations going, hit us up, because guess what? We around like a donut. I promise you, we gonna pull up. We gonna pull up look crazy. We pull up with the picture, acting crazy. But listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for staying locked in. Once you locked in, ain't no switching up. We will see y'all next week.